I paid $500,000 for it. I'm making $160,000. I got my money back totally in 3.5 years.
What's up, everybody? Andrew here with the Medellín Buzz. Again, we are with Danny. How you doing, Danny?
I'm doing good today.
Where are you from? How long have you been here?
I was born in California and I lived there for 29 years. 2013, I first came here, by the way, but as a tourist. And then in 2018, I returned, and every year since I've been coming back, spending a little more time, bought my first apartment, which is this one in 2021.
Danny, we're here in your beautiful Belmont Penthouse, man. Can you give us a little tour of it?
First, let's get a little shot of Brisa there. She's very shy, she's very timid.
This chandelier is insane.
So this is the cover photo on Airbnb. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. It's 225 square meters, which I think is 2,500 square feet. We have 2 levels, which we'll show you. We got the hot tub, ACs in every bedroom. The building is just 6 units, and all of them are Airbnbs. The windows here all open up. We've got live plants, which I'm personally a big fan of. So we have a river out front. The most guests love this place for a lot of reasons, but one of them is the location. So we're close enough to walk to Provenza. 2 blocks down is that walking street.
Yeah.
But you can sleep at night. I bought this place as is.
Oh, so you didn't remodel this?
No.
So you bought it the way it looks right now, obviously.
Yep.
Probably without the furniture, right?
Everything. No, literally everything.
Oh, everything. So it was a turnkey investment.
The owner left like child's games in here.
Yeah.
He had liquor. So one of the interesting things about Colombia, I don't know if it's a Latin thing, but every single house, even if it's like 1 bedroom, it has a social bathroom, and then the bedrooms have a bathroom. So that's for the guests, for entertaining. We've got air conditioning in every room.
Yeah, that's usually a big plus on Airbnb.
One of the reasons that stuck out to me is the design here. These are floating steps. Sometimes I have this as my cover photo.
Wow, so this is the master bedroom.
This is the master bedroom.
Wow, look at this. This is a giant king-size bed. You've got your own little living room in here. I love these, by the way. They look like chests made out of wood. But look at that. They're heavy duty. Awesome. This stuff is amazing. Oh, yeah, you got to check this out.
Yeah. I'll let you just go in there and then look up.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's like you're taking a shower outside. Love it. Yeah.
For the female renters, which we love our female renters, we've got the walk-in closet. My occupancy is 94.5%, which I'm very happy with. And a lot of the reason is because of the team, which is not only the 24/7 security at the bottom, but also the cleaner. And her husband is a chef.
You bought this turnkey, so probably very minimal things that you had to do to it. What's been your ROI like here?
My ROI is 30+%.
Wow.
So I paid, the thing that your audience should know if they don't already is down here you pay with cash. I got my money back totally in 3.5 years. Now, hopefully that equity has increased, but I'm also getting paid out. For me, the monthly cash flow is the most important, not so much the appreciation.
So roughly, what did you pay for it, and roughly what do you make monthly?
I paid $500,000 for it.
Okay.
And I make monthly anywhere from 12 to 18,000. It was an Airbnb when I bought it, and he was very happy with his returns. He was pricing at $500 a night every night of the year. He was getting his weekends booked out, 8 nights about. He was making $45,000. I'm making $160,000. After my expenses, the take home is about $135,000.
All right, I've got a bunch of other questions. Let's go downstairs. We haven't seen the kitchen yet or the laundry area. Let's check that out. Or the jacuzzi. Yeah, let's go. We'll follow. The money shot here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is so cool.
So if you want to locate yourself, this is Hotel 23. It's owned by Jay Balvin, or I think he's a part owner. So this here is like an interior design shop. There's no one sleeps here. So this is where it would be loud. Yeah. But no, there's never been, never, thank goodness, a noise complaint here. Okay. All right, last up is the kitchen. All right, so we have a full kitchen. When the guests come here, we've got some snacks, we've got coffee, we've got tea. This is your home. So if there's ice creams in the fridge, which there are sometimes, We've got some cool features like these ice cubes. Alejandro makes sure they're always fill up. We've got some cubes in there.
That's awesome. That's a great touch.
Yeah, small.
Hey, I'm learning as we're going.
The small things. You have to sharpen the knives, by the way. A lot of hosts don't do this. So we've got the Belmont Penthouse. Soap and shampoo and conditioner is branded the Belmont Penthouse.
Excellent.
So that's it.
That's awesome.
That's the house.
And I know from your background you worked at Airbnb. What was that experience like? What kind of advantage does that give you owning your own Airbnbs?
Yeah, Airbnb was awesome. They did fire me. I was their accountant way back in the day. Airbnb is one of those companies where they change the color from like light red to dark red and it increases the conversions like 0.1%. On my private life, I help Airbnb hosts make more money. I have a YouTube and do all that. And my whole thing is about conversion optimization for your Airbnb listing, which is why this is doing so well.
What would be like your top advice when someone's coming down here to buy a property?
You know, you have to identify the market, and then you have to identify the neighborhood, and then you have to identify the micro neighborhood. You have to get that specific. And before I bought this place, I rented a scooter, those electric scooters. I drove up every single street to really get familiar with what are the guests looking for. What if I call them FPG, future potential guests. Now, a lot of people aren't good with numbers. You have to be good with numbers to invest. There's a bunch of assumptions you have to make when you invest. So you want to try and get the right answer on as many of those assumptions as possible, and that's when you're gonna get a good Airbnb. If you're investing in an existing Airbnb, which down here you probably are because there's so many existing Airbnbs, can I add value? In this place, for example, the prior property manager was limited to 4 guests. Typically in an Airbnb, there's 2 guests per bed. I have 4 beds. So I increased it to 8. All right, so that I think that's gonna get me an extra 10% revenue assumption. The downstairs unit I bought, it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. They had it listed as a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So just by clicking 3 baths, any guest who was searching for 3 baths, that listing wouldn't show up. So just by clicking that, that's some value I can add. I know that's gonna make me another 4% per year, whatever it happens to be. So think of it like that. How can you add value? And that's how you get a confident answer into the return you're gonna get.
Hey guys, quick interruption here. A lot of people come down here, they have money to buy a property, they're ready to go, but they come across terrible customer service. If you're in the market to buy a property within the next few months, you've got the money in the bank and you're ready to go, I challenge you to go on the internet, look at properties, click on contact information, and try to contact those that are selling the property. And compare that to clicking on the link in the description below, filling out our form, and see how quickly we contact you and the level of professionalism and customer service that we give you. It's unmatched. Now let's get back to the video. So I know you've been to over 200 cities around the world, 40 plus countries, right?
Yeah.
Why Medellin? What has kept you coming back and what made you kind of form a hub here?
The thing for me is it's not about being expensive or cheap. A lot of people say Colombia is cheap. It's about what you get for the price. So Colombia is cheap, but the value you get for the Airbnbs, for the barbershops, by the way, best barbers in the whole world. That keeps me coming back. Also, the digital nomad scene has been growing. The greenery is also big. There's greenery everywhere. There's rivers running through the city.
Have you ever been robbed? Have you ever been drugged here? Have any of your guests gone through that?
None of my guests gone through that. We have 24/7 security, including Sundays. I don't think Medellin is dangerous at all. But here's the thing. In the US, let's say that the risk of going out and getting something bad happening to you is like 1 in 1,000. In Medellin, maybe it's 1 in 100. So it's still incredibly unlikely for anything bad to happen to you, but it's 10 times more likely. And things that are unlikely make the news. And so that's why every little thing that happens, it makes the news. So this place is very dangerous. Now, don't get me wrong, you can find danger. You can find danger easier here if you want to, way easy.
How has dating been for you? Has it been easy? Has it been difficult? Meeting people, etc.?
I would say dating is easy. I like to meet girls on the street and at the gym, but also if I'm at a restaurant or something. The advice I would give is learn Spanish. Because if you don't know Spanish, you are restricting yourself to either having like a dull, boring date, or you're restricting yourself to fewer girls, and those fewer girls who speak English are in high demand. The Paisas are friendly, so you can go out and you can meet them. Here, Sometimes I'll just go and at night after I cook dinner, 8 p.m., I'll go out at 9 p.m. and I'll just do a loop. And so more often than not, you're just walking around and there's a gorgeous woman. So you go up to her and talk to her, ideally in Spanish. Most of them don't know English.
Let's ask a couple more questions. Lightning round questions.
Patio or?
Yeah, let's go patio. Yeah, patio. Let's check out a master bedroom. I love that bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, check out August T-shirts, Medellín Vibes since 2025. Remember, all proceeds, if you buy this T-shirt, go to Help Colombia, which is a charity that helps kids learn English in the poor neighborhood of Moravia. So go cop yourself one. Just comment T-shirt down below, and I'll send you the link so you can get one. Let's see, how's the light here? I think it's actually going to be pretty good.
Right, that's it.
Danny, you've been in Colombia for a while. You should know what all these are. And those watching, if you don't know what it is, ask in the comments below and we'll answer them. Bandeja paisa o sancocho?
Bandeja paisa for sure.
Okay.
Actually, but to be honest, the menu del dia is my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's kind of like a little bandeja.
Yeah.
Okay. Salsa o bachata?
Bachata. It's a half a second slower, which gives me a half a second more time to think.
Favorite city outside of Colombia?
Moscow.
Moscow. A book that everyone should read?
Richest Man in Babylon.
Would you buy another property in Medellin?
Yes.
You're going to have kids?
Yes, but in my own special way.
All right, Danny, you've been an amazing guest, man. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to know you and have you as a friend and have you on the channel. Guys, all of the links to his Airbnbs are in the description below, also to his YouTube channel and his blog, which is actually very interesting, on life here in Medellin. We'll see you guys in the next video.